Yo, what's good YouTube? It's I Make Socks for a Living, and today we're going to be talking about some of the controversies that longtime YouTuber Fouseytube has involved himself in over the past couple of weeks. Now, if you don't know Fouseytube, he's basically an OG in the YouTube scene who's been on this platform for over 10 years. I believe he started off doing skits, transitioned to pranks, and now he's acting a damn fool on kick.
One real one.
I forgot the left one. I'm about to punch myself. Sneeko, hold my hand. Wallahi, I'm about to punch myself. Sneeko, I hit myself. Please. I swear to God, I hit my... Dog! I begged you!
You can tell Sneeko has a lot of experience sitting in the corner quietly and waiting for things to all be over. Something you're gonna notice is Fouseytube either being insane or being an asshole. I think it's a little bit of both. So boom, the first major incident happened at the airport. He encountered a woman who was getting her drink on, and they started conversating. It was pretty wholesome and chill. Then they got to the topic of the tattoos, and she showed him a tattoo, a one right above the poom poom, and he was like, "Hey, who the fuck is that above the poom poom?" And she's like, "Oh, that's my pimp. I was a sex trafficking victim." And Fousey, he opened up. He's like, "Man, I was a sex addict, and I used to, have sex with prostitutes, and they were victims of that. So I feel really bad. Let me help you get that removed." So he sends money on Cash App and shows her Cash App on stream so the viewers can also send money. And that's a very kind thing to do. And I was watching this, and I'm like, man, I don't see what he did wrong. He ain't really doing anything controversial. He's just being very, very helpful. They, shared each other's life story with each other, hugged, kissed, cried, got all emotional. And she looked at him and said, "Do I have to do something for this?" And he's like, no, of course not. This is all yours. And they walked further away from the camera, and he whispered in her ear, "Hey, remember I said you didn't have to do anything for that money? I actually changed my mind. You can do something for me. But we go over to that bathroom real quick." And they walked away and went to go play patty cake in the bathroom for about 10 minutes.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God. I swear on everything I love. I swear on everything I love. I just joined the Mile High Club in the airport, in the men's bathroom.
If him putting it on God wasn't enough, Keemstar can even co-sign on the fact that he called him and said,
and I get all these messages of like something happened with Fousey. Fousey's in trouble. I'm like, oh my God, it's happening. He went manic or something. So I call him. The first thing he says to me, he's like, "Keem, I'm totally fine. I promise you. I'm just playing a character." He goes, "I just fucked a girl in the bathroom." I was like, sweet, right? Good for you. I don't know any of the context. Right. A couple hours later, I'm fucking seeing the clips and seeing what happened, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Now, it could be possible that Keemstar is lying, but it's also very possible that Fouseytube is lying. He clearly shows that he has the capacity to lie about some crazy shit. At best, he's a dumbass that should be more responsible for the image he puts out there for other people to see. At worst, he used money and manipulation to fornicate with a woman who was a former sex trafficking victim, used to be a crackhead, and had alcohol in her. I'm not 100% sure what happened, so if you do have an opinion, don't be afraid to share your take in the comment section below. Then this man turned into the baby and just started slapping people. I mean, he even had friendly fire on. He was slapping people in his own crew.
Hey,
you think you're so perfect.
I am smart.
You think you're perfect. You're not. You're far from perfect. You got a fucked up ass people.
I think I'm perfect.
You said you weren't gonna fucking do that,
I
dude.
think I'm perfect. I just prayed and cried to Allah and asked him for forgiveness for all my shortcomings and sins. Respect your fucking elders and get the fuck out of my house. I don't give a fuck about your content or the Island Boys. If you want, go suck their fucking dicks. Let them fuck you, cream pie style, you fucking fat.
And you may be wondering, did he just slap that teenager? And yes he did. But he did do the pimp's prayer to Allah first. This man really gave a whole fan fiction about the Island Boys sodomizing Neon. When you couple that and the fact that this nigga damn near gave Sneeko a lap dance in the back of a Uber, it kind of makes it ironic the fact that he called Neon a maggot.
You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
Oh nah, I know a stripper when I see one. His clothes disappeared in one clean movement.
It's fantastic.
Life is younger, yay!
It was this very moment while Fouseytube's crotch was resting on Sneako's hip that Sneako realized the promise of there being underage women here was a lie, and that he would have to take care of a 33-year-old man-child for the remainder of the stream. We're not done talking about the assaults he committed. He punched Neon in the chest, choked him, and even made him his bitch.
Hold my pocket, Neon. Hold my pocket. Hold my pocket. Wallahi, nothing's in there. Everywhere we go tonight, you're gonna hold that. Practice right now. We're gonna walk down that thing, okay? Ready? You're doing good. Everywhere we go, I'm keeping you safe.
And to be completely honest with you, I can't blame him completely for doing all those things. I probably would have done the things to Neon myself, because Neon is a little disrespectful nigga. This man's over here moving like a priest because he put his hands on yet another young person. He pulled up to his YouTuber house that goes by the name of Jack Doherty, I don't know, because he was there to film content with the island bitches, but it turns out he didn't mess with this YouTuber Jack. He started accusing him of doing cocaine, Molly, whoring out his roommates. Then things got physical. He threw water on him, slapped him, then ran into his yard, said that he was peeing, and then he turned around and spit on him. And the thing is, I'm sure there's more stories of him yelling, tweaking out, and putting his hands on people, but this man's been streaming for the past month straight. I don't know every single thing he's been doing. I mean, the nigga's been sleeping on stream, eating on stream, showering on stream. He's probably been shitting on stream. He even swatted himself on stream. So apparently some random dude somehow got into contact with Fouseytube and was threatening him on stream, and Fouseytube freaked out and called the police, telling him that someone has a gun to his head and to come to his hotel immediately. Even though the lady on the phone probably knew he was crazy, it's just something that you just cannot ignore.
Questions? Send the fucking cops. Send the cops. There's a gun to my head right now. There's a gun to my head. Help, ma'am, he left. Ma'am, he left. There's a gun to my head. Help, get them. Help, bye. Ma'am, Intercontinental, what's my room number?
So the police arrive, a little bit confused because there's some dude freaking out at them, cussing and screaming and talking about how there's someone after him. And they figure out that he might be a little bit crazy, so they ended up arresting him.
Who is this guy?
I don't fucking know.
So how do you want us to look for him if you don't know where he is?
I have his address.
What is his address?
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago. You guys are dumb as fuck, man. You guys are literally dumb as fuck.
On a more serious note, this nigga could have gotten himself killed. I think everybody knows the cops do not have the best history when it comes to dealing with people with mental illnesses. You know what? I think this is the best case scenario for him, because he was harming himself and others. You know what? I'm not surprised that the chronically online losers with Cheeto dust on their fingers was enabling his behavior, because they love seeing someone destroy their lives so they can join them at the bottom and be miserable together. What was truly disgusting to me is how other streamers encouraged his behavior. Quite a few streamers linked up with him because they just want to be relevant that badly. Because any streamer who has a little bit of humanity in their soul is going to look at him and be like, hey man, don't collaborate with me, go collaborate with a psychiatrist, nigga.
You know why I was doing that? Because I'm damn good at it. And I knew what I was doing, dog. I know why I'm fucking alpha as fuck. I let my nuts hang, dog. I'm Palestinian, I'm Muslim.
Free Palestine in the chat, let's go.
Death to me, dog.
And now, Fousey, is it true you lost the deal?
No, it got bigger, wallahi.
Then go slap him again and get it bigger.
No, they said I can't. No, they are upset about it.
Did you talk to Eddie?
They're sending me to, no, Eddie hasn't talked to me. That's why I told Aiden, I'm going through Aiden. They're sending me to a mental health hospital when I get back from Miami.
Why? Whoa. What the fuck?
I just have to do an eval and slow down, and I've been off
No, you
medication
don't.
for 48
No, who the
hours.
fuck is doing that?
What the
No, you
fuck?
don't.
I've been off medication for 48 hours and Deem hasn't got me my medication. I need to be medicated.
Wait, why are you?
You have his dumbass coworkers encouraging him to, hey, go slap more people, go act crazy. You have Kick sending him more money instead of banning him. He really does not need to be on the internet at all. He's fucking crazy. I mean, even from a business perspective, this is not good branding at all for your platform. To have the biggest streamer on your platform at the moment yelling, cussing, and slapping everyone. If the day ever comes when he does something to someone else that he's not going to be able to recover from, or does something to himself that he's not going to be able to physically regret, then everyone's going to sit around with the surprise Pikachu face, act like they're upset for a few days, and they're just gonna move on. And everyone's acting like this is a happy ending. Like, he got arrested and he's getting sent to a mental hospital, but other than that, nothing's really changed. I mean, he got a bigger deal. He's still around the same losers that he was with before. In his first day back, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people watching him, and he knows he has to keep on doing crazy stuff to keep some type of momentum going. I hope everything I just said ages terribly, and said I'd rather if he can, use the money he has to get himself some help and leave the internet entirely, because the internet is not a good place for people who are mentally unstable. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My link tree is in my bio, so you can go follow my Twitch, where I'll be streaming Mondays and Fridays, sometimes Saturdays, and right after I'm done streaming on Twitch, I'm usually going to be in my Discord, so you come chat with me, give me some ideas for videos, and yeah, alright, bye.